What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on New Mexico State. As you can tell about the box score, we had no issues there. We really took care of business in the second quarter after one really key interception, and it was all she wrote after that. Final score 59-16. We're number 4 in the country. We're 6-0, and today we are taking on San Jose State. It looks like their offense is pretty good, and their defense is not. Now, we got more talent than they do. I remember one game against them 2 seasons ago where they kind of gave us some troubles, but hopefully we'll have no issues today. Now, before we play them, let's look at a few things. We are done with the in-season recruiting. We was able to snag up 3 good players, 2 linebackers, and a guard. And yes, I could still go after this kid, but I'm not going to. We don't have to. We don't have much room anyways. I think we got like 9 spots left. So let's go to Sports Illustrated, and let's look at the top 25. Again, we are 4th in the country in the coaches poll, 4th in the media poll. And as you can tell, there are a lot of undefeated teams. I mean, this is actually bad for us. Our schedule is going to get heated up towards the end of the season, which is going to help. I'm hoping a lot of these teams just cancel each other out over time. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. For example, Texas beat Oklahoma in the last week, so Texas moves up. Some of these teams are going to play each other, so I'm not too worried about this. But again, we got to take care of business, and we can only worry about what we can control. Let's go to Heisman Watch. And, of course, Petty made the cover of this week's Sports Illustrated. He's still number 1 on the Heisman Watch, along with Glover and Grant. And it's just a passing attack for the ages, to say the least. Let's go to Players of the Week. Looks like a wide receiver from BYU had a really good game. Outside linebacker from San Diego State had a good game. Those are your national Players of the Week. And then your conference Players of the Week, of course, Petty. It seems like he wins it every single week. Then a middle linebacker out of Fresno State had a really good game. Let's go to conference standings. It is us and Fresno State pretty much every single season. It comes down to that, and we're going to play them, I think, the game after this one, if I'm not mistaken. But we will check out our team info screen. Petty, 24 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, almost 2,000 yards halfway through the season. So he's on pace to get over 4,000. We will have one game beyond that. If you think about it, he's only playing like 3 quarters a game, if that. Just imagine if he played all 4 quarters. But Hawkins is leading in rushing. Glover is leading in receiving, at least in terms of the yards. And probably the touchdown, too. I think maybe Grant has the touchdowns. But on the defensive side, LeFew is now leading in tackles and interceptions, with Neal leading in sacks. Let's check out San Jose State's team info screen. And guess what? They got a couple of guys injured. Looks like a wide receiver is out and a defensive end. The quarterbacks looks like he's putting up good numbers. That looks like they got a running back putting up over 100 yards a game, and a wide receiver putting up about 100 yards a game. So that's a good balanced trifecta of offensive talent right there. Defensively, looks like they got one guy who does a little bit of everything for them, but both in tackles and in sacks. And in the last game, they got beat by 12 to Boise State. We can check the Pac-10, and again, I've addressed this pretty much on every video. If we don't get invited to the Pac-10 next year, then I'm definitely going to move on to another dynasty of some sort. I think we're all just kind of waiting for us to move on to the Pac-10, but that's out of our control, and I'm not going to go in and mod anything. I just don't want to bother with doing that. I want the game to reward me itself, make it come out natural and such. Oregon State, I think, is our best option, either them or Washington. Both of them looks like we're going to go down again in program prestige, or at least stick at number 2 or the 2-star prestige. I don't know. Either way, hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll get invited. And if not, we can move on and try some different things. And I have some ideas in mind for that. Having said all that, I think I am ready to take on the Spartans, or the Trojans, whatever they're called. I guess they're the Trojans, aren't they? We'll see if we have anybody in trouble. And it looks like not, so let's get into the game. Looks like we have a night game in Honolulu.
Welcome everyone. Brad Nessler here for EA Sports.
Rocking the blue suit today.
And the coach, Lee Corso.
Yeah, looks like we're going to have perfect weather unless the wind is really crazy. And nope, perfect. Which it should be. We're in Hawaii. We should always have pretty good weather.
Just about the middle of the season.
Looks like Fresno State got beat in their game this week. That's going to help us. We still got to beat them, though. They would own the tiebreaker. I like San Jose State's uniforms. The blue is just a good, pretty blue. Of course, they're going to highlight the man, the myth, the legend, Troy Petty, who's maybe the best quarterback I've ever had, I guess, just in terms of talent. And I've only had him for a year and a half. I can't imagine if he stayed for 4 years. I've had some people suggest that they would love to see me finish his career out. He's not going to break any career records here unless he plays all 4 seasons, and I doubt that's going to happen. And I don't want to force him to stay a 4th year. But if we go to the Pac-10, then I may look into it. We'll just see. Okay, let's check out their roster. Starting quarterback, balanced quarterback. He's a lefty. He can't run all that much, so I'm not too worried about that. Impact running back, so we'll see how much they run the ball. Now, this guy's got 90 speed, but he's a big guy. 6'2", 238. He's strong. And 68 is actually a really good rating for a catch for a halfback, so that's a pretty good running back right there. Fullback, okay. Wide receiver, impact guy. So they got an impact receiver and a halfback, so we'll see how balanced they are. Looks like they got a really good receiving core. 84, 82, 80, 78. That's not bad for this conference. Looks like they have a decent tight end, 82 overall, 72 speed. Can catch pretty well. Look at their offensive line. 82 at left guard, 80 at center, and 72 and 74. So just a very average offensive line. But their skill talent is pretty good. We'll look at their defense. Again, I think they run the 4-3. I should know this by now. I need to always scout my opposing team, but I just always forget. 74 and 70, so their starting right end is out for a while. Defensive tackles, 82, 82, and a bit of a drop-off after that. You got 72, 72, and 62 at the linebacker, so their linebackers are awful. Maybe we could take advantage of that. Maybe do more bigger sets, force their linebackers on the field, and do something with that. We'll see. Corner, awful. 68, 68, 68. So now we can see why their defense has been so bad statistically. They don't have any talent on that side. All their talent's on the offensive side. They do have an impact guy and strong safety, but it's just 76 overall with 80 speed. So I'm not too afraid of that guy. I still may stay away from him a little, though. Awful kicker, awful punter. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Now, we get the ball first. I like to start off with a touchdown. That'd be nice. Middle of the field, we'll let that one go.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Let's change our one sub package, and the rest of it should be good to go. So let's go deep cross up. They're going man nickel.
Today we get to see a very skilled quarterback dissect a defense.
We can do something like this. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and run this. Nice little run for Petty. Just a little RPO kind of sort of right there. So 1st and 10. We will go curl, zone, nickel.
Has just been dominant on offense. So far so good.
We'll do something like this. Good throw to the big guy. Big hole over the middle. Get a first down there. We are on the left hash steal. Let's go cross seams. They're going man. They're blitzing that right nickel. Let's look at, I think we got advantages everywhere. Have to throw off the back foot. This may not be good. Yeah. Throwing off the back foot ended up in a bad accurate pass, or inaccurate pass that went over here. I wanted him to go over here, but I was about to get sacked. You can look right here if I can get to it. Right there. Left tackle got beat pretty badly. Just a bad play on my part. So it is what? 2nd and 10? Let's run the ball. Let's do a basic option. They are a 4-3 team, and they're going man. They're going cover 0. This actually should help us. Had to get that one off quick.
He's into the
Can
open
Hawkins
field.
get a touchdown? It may be 6 points.
20 to the
Yep.
10, and he's all the way in for the touchdown.
Good play there.
Got the call and
Strong
was able to
safety.
carry
Just
it
took a bad angle on that one.
Smooth out there. He's one of those guys they can count on for big plays.
And we will kick an extra point. And there we go.
And he tacks on the
And we'll get back on
game left.
defense for the first time.
And our score, Hawaii 7, San Jose State.
Adding a run component with Hawkins like that, with this passing attack, it's too much to handle for about any defense out there. Now this is going out of bounds. I aimed it along with hitting the button too late.
Gotta keep the kick in bounds. Here's the ref's call.
That last touchdown, you notice that strong safety when he came down, took a bad angle. It was a lot like what we would see in 08 through 11, some of the bad pursuit angles. If I saw more of that in 06, then I would be playing those other games more, but that's super rare to see that in this game. So we'll go quarters. Nope. Ooh, good play action.
Across the middle.
Get a first down there.
He's gonna come out
And
look
just like
he
that, their
hurt on
impact
last
wide
play.
receivers
I
hurt.
don't think it's too serious, though,
First
guys.
play
He's a
on the
tough
field.
athlete. I think we'll see him back in this game.
I'm going to stay in quarters.
First and 10. Ball on their own 46.
I'm
Nickel defense.
assuming they're going to run some. Yep. Nope. Yep. Play act. Nope. Run. Get a stop.
Miller with a
Gains a
takedown.
solid 4 yards there.
Gets him 4 yards.
They're staying 4 wide. I'll go back to
Second and 6 coming up
quarters.
here. Ball right around midfield. San Jose State sets up with 4 receivers.
We do something like this, perhaps.
Vaughn drops back.
Going to throw
Steps
it.
up in the pocket.
Get a first down there.
Brings him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback. Not only was
Going
it
with the
good
big
decision,
set, bigger. So let's go cover 2 man.
just long enough for him to
So
find
their
his target.
wide receivers coming back, which is good. I kind of would have hated if he would have got hurt that first play
There's a shift by the linebacker.
and would have been out the rest of the game. So they're going play action.
Throws it out there. Sheds a tackle.
Broke a tackle. He's still breaking tackles.
What a throw.
So they are throwing quite a bit, like a lot.
It is a real gun for an arm.
I'm going to go nickel man.
Play well, and then gets the ball out of there.
Second down and short. This is the 5th play.
I'm assuming they're going to run here. That's just a guess.
Set backfield. The Spartans with 4 receivers.
Yep, right up the gut.
Will run it again. Tries to juke.
And they get the first down.
With a takedown.
And we got a player hurt. Hickman. I swear our corner
Looks like he hurt
position
his arm on that play.
just gets hit worse than any other position during the Dynasty. We'll go cover 2 man.
First and
I got to be
10.
mindful of going nickel going forward, depending on how serious
Linebackers
that
move.
injury is. Looks like they're going pro twins.
Vaughn drops back on first down. He's looking for his man.
Good open field tackle
Out of bounds. Take it
by
back 3
Price.
yards.
I'm going to stay in cover 2 man.
Second and 13 coming up here. This is the 7th play of this drive. They shift on their
Do
defense.
something like this.
Vaughn drops back to pass. Rolls to the left. Across the middle.
Oh, ow.
And that one
Oh, my
probably
gosh. That was a
off.
interception, but he just, I guess I got in a bad position.
Had to be open.
It's a stop. So it's 3rd and 13. Is Hickman back out there? He's back out there. Good deal.
It's 3rd down and 13 to go.
Injury wasn't even severe enough to mention anything about it.
They come out in a nickel. Vaughn drops
got the middle of the field.
He steps up. He's looking.
Good stop. Wow, good play. Pick up a first down.
Good job of attacking.
The quarterback's pretty stout.
Drive alive.
Let's do a zone blitz. We'll take a chance here. Hopefully they don't run it.
On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. San Jose State.
We'll
goes
do
with
something
the
like
set
this.
here. Steps up. He passes it.
Just a bad throw there, I guess. We'll go cover 2 man.
About 12 yards out. Single
They are
set.
liking this formation. I like it too.
Lets it go.
Tight end, block, screen.
And they make the
That
stop.
play, I can never make it work. I could probably make it work with that playbook editor if I ever get around to correcting that one. Let's do Cloud again.
On the
They beat it
11,
last time. So their quarterback's had a pretty decent career there.
They come out in a nickel. Vaughn set to go to the air. Looking. He might not be able
Somebody got to him. I didn't see it, but it looks like it was Scott. So guess what? We're going to force the field goal. I tell you, our defense,
Just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast
even if you can get down the field on them, good luck getting in the end zone. We refuse to let you go in the end zone. So that was a big stop right there.
They'll call on the field goal unit here. It's up.
He will barely get it in, curled it in.
Summaries brought to you from our
They took a lot of time off the clock, and it is 7-3.
Clark ready to kick.
We will get back on offense and try to get another touchdown.
Kicks it off.
Right down the middle of the field. I won't let that one go.
This one's
And
going
let's do
down
that
in the
cross
end zone for a
post
touchback. They get the
play.
ball back after a touchdown on their last possession.
And the reason why they scored last time was because
They're going man nickel, so what I may do, I got an audible for this. A little bit better man beater of a play, something like that.
Shotgun. He drops back. Looks.
I threw that way too late.
To the left. He's taking
Good
it.
catch by Henderson. Henderson is really picking things up now. Good for him. So we are on the left hash.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The
Let's go
offense
angle.
just executed, and the result is a first down.
Going man.
First and 10. Ball on
We'll go to somebody on the right more than likely. Looks like they're going cover 0, so I'm going to go to you-know-who.
Warriors set up in the gun. Back to pass.
Had to throw off the back foot again. Almost got sacked. Great catch.
He's all the way down to the 21.
Great play by Grant, the general.
Look at him. Heck of a job by the wide receiver.
I'm getting a lot of pressure on the left side.
On the field.
So where are we? We're like on the 20-yard line-ish, 21. Let's pick another. Let's go. We can go tight end delay.
It's first and 10.
Zone
Ball on the
4-3.
21-yard line.
We'll just go to Glover here. Make it simple.
He's looking. Throws it to the outside.
Just get 5 yards.
He ran a good route there.
Easiest zone beater ever.
Yards underneath the
Second and 5. We are on the 16. I want to try corners. Zone dime. I may just run this one.
Ball on the 16. Single set backfield.
Let's go to the left.
They keep it on the
Good defense. My left guard got beat badly. So where are we? We are on the
yard of anything on that run.
we're on the left hash and it's 3rd and 5. Let's go back to curls.
3rd and 5 coming
Man,
up.
they're blitzing everybody.
The Warriors line up with
I will
four
probably
wideouts.
do something like this
They'll throw again. Defense
and just go to
has
Larson, at least get the first down, if not the touchdown.
Hawaii.
Okay, we are up 13-3. Going to tack on an extra point, hopefully. Linebacker had no chance on that one. The best way to stop that flare route is to go dime, cover 2 man, and have a linebacker who can handle that. Or have the strong safety defend Larson. That one's even tougher. So that's probably what I would pick if I was going up against that a lot. So a cover 1 with that strong safety on that side defending him. Let's kick it off.
Kicks it off.
At least this will stay in bounds. Actually, it's going to be a touchback.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The offense ready to go again.
Ooh, let's do a zone blitz.
3 points.
It looks like they have a hanging tight end. Let's see if we can do something about that.
Line shifts over. He drops back. Throw.
Good throw. First, I almost got the first down. Little angle route.
Ball that time.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's plays like this.
Now let's
that can
do
have a lot of success
man,
against
cover
this
2.
defense.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 29. They shift on their defensive front.
I'm guessing they're going to run it. Nope, they're going to play action.
Play action across the middle. And
Good throw. Well, actually, it was a better catch than throw.
Nice catch.
Sure was.
First and 10, so their quarterback, their passing attack's pretty stout. This may be the last play of the quarter.
1st and 10.
That last one was. I don't know if they're going to get this play off.
Comes to the line.
Looks like they're not going to be able to. So that is end of the first quarter. We're up 14-3. If San Jose State can score a touchdown or 2 on us, then they can maybe make this thing interesting. They can go down the field all they want as long as we can keep them out of the end zone.
Moving in closer.
Dang it,
ground with the tailback. He's hit,
Uh-oh.
got away.
Whew. Took a few tackles. Hopefully that is a holding.
Let's check out the penalty.
Please let that be a holding. Clipping, even better.
On the offense.
15-yarder, so it's 1st and 13. So that was a really end of the play type of penalty right there. And they only lost 3 yards in the grand scheme of things.
Goes with the ace set here. The Spartans come out in the ace formation.
We'll do something like this. There we go. Play action again.
Vaughn fakes a handoff.
Somebody got to him. It was close. I think it was Neal.
Defense to get a hand on it.
It was, Kurt, but when you're going out for a
I'm going to do
pass
another
and
zone
the ball in the
blitz
air, you need to go after it and come down
before
with
we
it.
can get
Just
to a
can't
3rd
find
down
the defender, bat it down.
and manageable.
Ace backfield.
Oh, the QB play. Oh, somebody get it. Huge play right there. Big mistake.
This turnover is
Big mistake. So we are going to get the ball. We're on the
But let's not write him off.
30. Let's go.
But they can't
Streaks.
afford to turn the ball over and let
We're
this
going
thing get out of
zone.
hand.
excellent field position to start the drive. The
We'll go
Warriors
over
come out in
here.
the 2 tight end set. They'll throw on 1st down. He's going right.
We'll go to Glover. Fumble. Well, that was a mistake too. I guess he just fumbled it.
May give this defense the spark.
So we gave him the ball right back.
This could be a huge swing in momentum.
Just a good hit. So back to defense we go.
The ball here at the 17-yard line.
San Jose State
3 wide receivers.
survived that play right there.
They'll throw on 1st down. Looking. Throws this one out.
Good
to the
throw.
left. His back makes the catch. And they make
Good
the
throw.
stop.
Pick up a 1st down. I had to make the tackle.
Not only was it good decision making,
Let's
but
do a
the
zone
offensive line
blitz.
protected just long enough for him to find his targets.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
We'll just leave it as is.
They line up in an eye.
We'll do something like this.
Down the middle.
Wide open.
Got it to the senior. And he's taken down.
I tell you, their quarterback can get it down the field.
Make the play on the ball.
They got good receiving core, good tight end, a running back who's made a couple of catches.
Is a 1st down.
It's 1st
They
and
just
10.
need to find a way to capitalize on some of this.
San Jose State in a 4-wide set. The Spartans with 4 receivers. Vaughn back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking down the middle. The senior makes
Didn't mean to dive there. They ran a mesh concept. Another easy 1st down. They attacked the middle of the field.
He displayed
If I'm going quarters, that's the place to attack it.
the defense comes up tight on the coverage. They come out in a nickel.
They're going to throw. Keep throwing.
Setting up the play action. Across the
Another
middle.
1st down. I saw him coming on that dig. That's why I raced down there to try to get him.
Not only was it good decision making, but the
Oh, well,
offensive
let's
line
just go
protected
cover 2
just
man.
long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two,
Kudos
it'll
to
be a
San Jose
1st down,
State
9
for
out of
keeping
10
things
times.
interesting so far.
There's a shift by the linebacker.
That's a big running back. That dude's huge. What was he, 6'2", 238?
Vaughn drops back to pass. Looks. Throws this one out.
1st down, 6 points. Little out route, simple man beater.
Found the wide receiver for 6.
And I think the quarterback has found a
And just
soft
like
spot in
that,
his defense.
we got ourselves a ball game. Let's get back on offense, see if we can score a touchdown. Get that one back. So that passing game is eating hours alive right now.
Minutes to go.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
I've been doing zone blitzes. I mean, we've been able to get to him, what, maybe once, twice?
Kick looks to be
I
returned.
think just only 1 sack. We've been able to pressure him some.
Glover takes it at the 4. Flag down.
I guess that one's coming back. Are we going to be on the right hash still?
Let's find out.
Clipping on us. So we're on the 10. We got a 90-yard drive ahead of us.
So they'll move back after that costly penalty.
I assume we are still on the right hash, and we are. Let's go curl read. We haven't got to call this today.
They'll go to work at the
Man and nickel. We'll do something like that.
Drops back
Cover
to
2.
throws.
Not the best throw, but we got some yards out of it.
Well, coach's short pickup on
Let's
that.
go with...
It was, but you know what?
Let's go with the speed option from the gun. The right nickel's blitzing. Who's coming down doing that, which is good. I'll take that.
Petty has 4 receivers lined up here.
We'll go to the left. High snap does not help things.
Works from the gun. A little juke. Sheds that one.
That could have been much worse. So what is it? 3rd and 1?
3 yards.
Let's go tight end delay.
3rd and 1.
This is going zone.
They're changing the play.
We'll just go to Glover.
Throws it to the outside.
Just enough. Get the first down.
He's knocked out of bounds.
Would have been bad if that was an incomplete. They would have got the ball back, and who knows what was going to happen. So we're back on the left hash. Let's go. Cross seams again.
It's
They're
first and
going
10.
man.
Ball on the 33.
We can go to a few people here.
Petty with 4
Like
wide
I can go
receivers.
back to Glover, possibly. Or Hodges.
Petty to the
But they're
air.
going cover 1. We'll go to... Ah! Man, he was wide open.
And he
Overthrew it. So 2nd and 10. Where are we? We're still on the left hash. Let's go halfback streak.
2nd and 10.
Ooh, this was probably a mistake. I'm going after that impact safety. Forgot about that. We'll still try it.
Hawaii lines up in a shotgun.
Not feeling a whole lot of heat. Good throw. Right where it needed to be. First down. His best throw of the day. Safety done a decent job staying with him. Back on the right hash. I want to go back to empty. We're going to go halfback corner.
It's 1st and 10.
Zone dime.
Play of the drive.
We'll go to Grant or
Boyer
Fritz.
line up with 4 wideouts. Back to pass. He'll dump this one off. Complete.
Get a few yards to Fritz.
Takedown. He caught it, but the reward
Let's
was
go.
I don't know, Brad. I don't know what the quarterback
Halfback out. We haven't called this today. They're going man 4-3.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 33. Petty lines up in the shot.
I guess we're going to go to the left.
Steps back to pass. He's looking. Over
Not the best throw, but a great catch, and he fumbles it. Ah, man. Turnovers will do it to you. It keeps teams in games.
When the other offense takes the field, I say they go for the home run on the very first play.
Freshman mistake, I guess. Let's try zone blitz.
After a turnover.
That's right, Coach. If I were calling the shots, that's what I would do.
San Jose State sets up in the eye.
Just fumbles or keeping him in it.
They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up with the throw. Murphy
Pick up
brings
4
it
there,
down.
maybe.
San Jose
And they're calling a
State takes
timeout.
timeout.
Let's go. Quarters.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. San Jose State comes to the line. Only one man in the
Let's do
backfield.
something like this.
San Jose State goes with the ace set here.
They're throwing the ball a whole lot more than they're running it.
Across the middle. His receiver has
And a
it.
catch.
With a takedown.
Wow.
I like
Their
the
passing game is stout.
They just didn't make the play on the ball.
I mean, they're just making all kinds of plays. We'll do quarters again. They're eating it alive.
Executed, and the result is a first down.
Maybe we
One
can
man backfield.
force an interception. He hasn't made really one bad throw all day from what I remember.
Throws.
Good stop by
Brings him down.
LaFew. 2nd and 11. I'm going to try one more zone blitz.
It looks like this defense is
We need to get them in a 3rd down situation.
I'll tell you why. They're fast, they're strong, and they tackle well. That combination means one thing. for
Get a
the
stop.
offense. Nightmare.
Broke a tackle.
Playing great football all year.
Good stop right there. So I'm going to call a timeout.
Alone find the end zone.
3rd and 13 with a minute to go.
timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
We got to get a stop right here so we can get the ball back with roughly a minute to go.
Play of the current drive. Vaughn comes to the line with 3 wide.
And maybe I can score before half. But we got to get a stop. Somebody on the front line needs to do something.
This drive. Looking. He's going left.
That's what we needed right there. We needed an interception.
The pressure down.
So we are back on the right hash.
Was not on target.
Yo, with those guys coming
Minute 3. I'm going to go straight to
you could possibly do, throw it up for grabs.
slot
Defense was
cross.
just sitting on that. They were in zone coverage.
We're going to do some roll. Rolling out.
They were all over the football.
Trips
We'll
right.
get Glover over here.
Petty to the air on 1st down. Looks. He zips it out.
Good play. 6 points. Oh, no, get in. I forgot to go in. I'm an idiot. That was perfect execution, though. Good throw. Perfect block right there. And for some reason, I stopped. Oh, my gosh. Game-changing play right there. Big sequence of events. So we accomplished our goal. We got the ball back. We scored before half. Now they're going to get the ball back. Let's see if they can get down the field and do something with it. We know they're capable of doing it. That was a huge interception by Robinson. We'll kick it away from that impact guy. This should be a decent kick, but it will be returned. That's a face mask. It looked like a face mask. Ooh, 15-yard or two. They're going to get good field position. Get it on the 34. It's simple, though. We just need to go ahead and stop them.
You got to drop your hand real quickly or they'll give you a personal foul every time.
Somebody make a play out there.
They'll throw on first down. He's looking.
Fumble. Huge play. Wow. Monstrous play right there.
And that turnover has got to hurt.
A lot of turnovers in this half.
But it's not going to happen now.
Was that a sack fumble? That somebody just came through and he tried to throw it right the last second. That'll do it. So that we're like on the middle of the field. Let's go. Let's go speed option. We got plenty of time in all 3 timeouts. Go in zone.
Hawaii lines up in a double tight set.
Now we'll just get up the field, get a first down. He always falls forward.
They go with the option and pick up the first down.
That was just good instinct.
We go corners. I probably should have called a timeout right there, but that's okay. We're going man nickel. I'm going to try to go to somebody on the right.
Kept it himself. Very good decision.
Back to pass.
That's intercepted.
Across the middle.
Ha! We got lucky on that one.
Up with it.
Henderson caught it. He wasn't supposed to be the guy to catch it either. So we called a timeout. I'm going to do speed option with Petty again. This time we're going to do it at a gun normal. I love the shift. Should be another touchdown right here.
Petty on the option.
We're going to let him get the touchdown.
Touchdown, Warriors.
Turnovers. That's the key of the game so far. Neither team is playing well, but they're taking advantage of the turnovers at least.
And that's why he was able to get into the end zone.
And just like that, it went from a 4-point game to an 18-point game. And that's an offsides.
Excited down there.
Let's kick an extra point. 30 seconds. I would say nothing's going to happen, but at this point, everything has happened today.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary.
My defense is stepping up. When you got the best defense in the country, they're going to make plays like that.
Hawaii to kick.
Was that a strip sack? Is that what you would call it? A strip sack, I guess. He just hit him right at the time he was going to throw it. That is out of bounds again. Dang it, Al. They'll get good field position. I'm not too worried. I think our defense is doing their part.
They'll be set up with good field position after the kicker sent.
They may run the ball here, or they may try to go for it. Try to make something out of this drive.
Moving in closer. They'll throw on first down.
Good throw. They may call a timeout here, and they will. I'm going to stay back in coverage.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 41.
I don't feel the need to blitz.
Drops back to pass. Looking. Throws it
Intercept that. Gee whiz. Another turnover. What game are we playing? 08, 09, 07? There's like 18 turnovers in the first half. So we got 20 seconds to go. Can we get something out of this? We can go back to another rollout. We'll go back. There's been 6 of them already. Jeez.
3 wideouts to the right side. They'll throw on first down. Looks.
Good throw there. Get a first down. We didn't have to waste a timeout, so we're on the 14-yard line. I'm going to call another rollout. Might as well.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on
When you got a
first and
quarterback that
second
can
down,
run it,
but this offense is keeping them guessing.
you might as well do some of these rollouts.
Shotgun. Petty on
Good
first
block
down.
there.
He's looking. Throws it to the outside. Spin.
6 points.
Touchdown.
Huge.
He grabbed that
Best team I've ever had. More than likely.
And that second touchdown pass was
Look at that.
as pretty as the
Oh, sweet looking throw right there. 6 points to Glover. And now we have a blowout. We've scored like 21 points in the last minute and a half. So this is one of those freak games. Not the score. Score, I was kind of expecting to blow them out. I mean, that was pretty typical. I am not shocked by that. It's just the way some of the other things have happened. It's been a really goofy game so far. I guess just all the turnovers.
for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Parks fields it in the end zone. He's hit and got away.
Somebody stop him. 5 seconds. Can we get another turnover?
His team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. First and 10.
This is the best defense I think I've ever had. But again, I'm not doing anything magical. I have really good players. I mean, look at all this green I have. I mean, just insane.
Vaughn hands it off, makes a move.
Get a tackle there. And that is end of the first half. Okay, so it's 35-0. It was 35-10. It was 14-10 about 2 minutes ago. You look at the stats. Almost 400 yards in the first half. 15 of 17. Our passing game is doing great. The run game's doing great. They're not running the ball at all. They got an impact running back, and they just refuse to give him the ball for whatever reason. I guess it's because they got maybe just a little bit better talent in the passing game. I'm not quite sure. Big thing is turnovers. Just a ton of fumbles, 4 fumbles, then you got 2 interceptions. Just a lot of goofiness going on in this game. Again, 309 yards, 3 touchdowns for Petty. No picks. You go to rushing. He's got 43 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Glover's leading that with 2 touchdowns. Grant has a lot of yards, but just no touchdowns yet. Larson has a touchdown. Defense, Barry, Robinson, LeFew, and Scott on the tackles. In terms of tackles for loss, you got Scott. Sacks, Lonnie Scott. He's just having a great game so far. Interceptions, Moss and Robinson. So let's get back into it. They get the ball
And the teams are
first.
lined up to start the second half.
This half. This will stay in bounds at least, but he's going to return it.
Parks fields it in the end zone.
Uh-oh, he gone. I took a bad angle
For this offense,
going inward on that block.
another drive.
Let's go quarters.
They'll get the ball here at the 30-yard line. San Jose State in a 4-wide set.
Do something like this, perhaps.
Little handoff. He just brought down.
Good run there by the running back.
Yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does
We'll
a
just
good
stay in the
job of
same
getting
thing.
blocks and accelerating through the holes.
One-man backfield.
Up the gut again. That's a good stop right there.
3-yard gain.
There was a
by
gaping
Rowe.
hole. Let's do cover 2 man.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 45. The linebackers shift over a little. Vaughn drops to throw. Lets it fly.
Open
And it's caught.
face mask. Ooh, it was close.
No gain.
So it's what? 3rd and 7. We'll go Cloud.
3rd down and 7. Ball on the 45. And this impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone.
I got the middle of the field.
He rolls out to the
First
left.
down. Get a tag. Oh, what in the world? Another one. Jeez.
Not much hope now. That
Woo. Okay, and so it's 1st and 10.
Let's just hope
Another turnover. Best linebacker ever. I don't know. The guy just, he doesn't do anything wrong.
they're on the right side of the
I am not
field.
concerned. I'm sure some people have already kind of thinking, hey, you're seeing a bunch of turnovers. It's a lot like the other games.
Backfield.
You need to play those other games more. I wish I could. I would enjoy it, but none of this really bothers me because this doesn't happen hardly ever.
Petty, back to pass.
Just in terms of the amount of turnovers we're seeing so far.
And it's a true
Good catch by Henderson.
Took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass.
I'm going to do a screen.
Positive yardage.
They're going man 4-3. This probably isn't going to work.
Hawaii comes out in the shotgun.
We'll do something like this.
He drops back. Looks.
Get a first down. Will they give it to us? I don't think it did.
But they didn't get much there.
3rd and 2.
The defense was just waiting on it, and they attacked.
We'll go curls. This is 2-down territory for us.
Third down.
They're going zone dime.
Ball on the 40. They'll bring in their dime package. Petty set to go to the air. He throws
Terrible throw, but we're going to get the first. Thankfully, it was such a bad throw, we was able to get decent separation. Left hash. I'm going to go cross seams again. They're going man. I would love to try to go to like the Hodges. That'd be pretty cool. We may try that if we go cover 0. Otherwise, we may go to Grant.
Petty on first down. He's looking.
Good throw there.
Still perfect on the drive.
I almost got the touchdown. So I'm going to try to get him a touchdown. That should have been 6 points, but it wasn't. We'll go screen.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone.
Let's see if we can get a touchdown with him. And we will. Good deal. I'm glad he got at least one today. And just like that, we're up 42-10 off a turnover. That's the only reason why we scored on this one. I guess we would have scored if they didn't turn the ball over, but when they keep coughing it up, you know, what do you do?
His numbers speak for themselves.
Thankfully, most of the turnovers are going our way.
And he hits the PAT. Here's the drive zone.
When you got impact defensive players knocking people's heads off and forcing fumbles, you know, it's nice to have.
Ready for the kickoff.
I may put in my second string
He hits a
somewhat soon. We'll see about that. That is a good kick. Take a knee.
fields it in the end zone. So the offense
And can San Jose State go through one drive without a turnover?
by way of a fumble. One man backfield.
We'll do something like that. Counter.
On a counter. He jukes it.
Good stop there.
Takedown.
Gets a few yards.
Gain by the running back.
Let's do a zone blitz.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Do something like
San
this,
Jose
perhaps.
State goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. He's under pressure.
Somebody got to him. Looks like it was Neal.
So the defensive end gets a big play there.
This is exactly what you want to create
Just,
when you send the
I got a lot of studs
That allowed the end of
on that side of the ball. I got studs everywhere, of course.
3rd and 9.
But this defense is just something else. Look at that defensive line.
They come out with 4 wide out.
I got the middle of the field. I'd love for him to throw in my direction. I want to get an interception.
Drops back to pass.
That's interception. Oh, it could have been.
So they go 3 and out.
But he went for the swat, which was fine. I want to do double cross. If I went with all that block, they'll just protect it. So we'll see if we can get Nugent going.
Pierce gets it off.
Somebody get a block on the left.
Nugent fields it at the 39.
Uh-oh.
At the 40.
I swear, what in the world?
To the 20.
Another 6 points. It's getting to the point where, like, I don't know. I have nothing to say about it.
What his ability can do.
Well, here you see a combination of things. His athletic ability, his ability to improvise. and
48
his
million to
speed
10.
by the defense.
Go back and look at this. Somebody must have just perfect blocking. And 45 was too slow. He had no chance. And the punter had no chance either. I probably need to get a really good thumbnail. Something like this. That would be a pretty good one, like right there. That'd be pretty nice. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, I guess that means we need to take our first string out. I'm gonna take the first. We'll just take them all out. Might as well.
The Warriors are lining up to punt it away.
Extra point. Up and good.
On the extra point. And just over 2 minutes left here in the third. The score is Hawaii 49.
And let's get back on defense.
10. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
I understand completely. People are going to have mixed feelings. This is going out of bounds again. Just an awful kick out. Gee whiz. I know a lot of people are going to have mixed feelings about this game, this particular game. Just a lot of weird stuff has happened today, but it's a lot of one-offs, so I'm not, again, not too worried about it.
They'll take over at the 35. 4 wide.
Play action.
Play action. He's got to throw
Sack.
in a hurry. Foster comes away with a sack. Now that's some heavy pressure.
If you want, I know, I tell you, it just now occurred to me. I can see how a good way to, for like me personally, this may not make a lot of sense, but I can see how a good way to make things more interesting personally for me is maybe not recruit super athletic defensive players. Like, when I have an amazing defense, it doesn't matter what I do. I mean, they're just going to dominate. And they're not doing anything special, but they just got talent to work with.
Ball on the 42-yard line. Ward is feeling it, and he wants the football in his hands. The impact player at running back is in the zone right now.
It's 3rd and 3. Oh, it's third. Okay, I thought it was second, so I called the wrong play.
Ward gets the call.
Dang it out. 6 points. Ooh, shoestring tackle. Took a few tackles, but we got him down. They may score a touchdown here.
This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now. Ward wants the ball. We'll see if they give it to him.
Get a stop here if possible.
They'll throw on 1st down. Across the middle.
Just a bad throw. 2nd and 10. I'll stay in too high, man.
This is the 5th play of this drive. Linebackers
Let's do something like this.
On the ground with the tailback.
Good stop. Took a couple hits. So it's what, 3rd and 11?
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot at breaking clean.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. The Spartans.
Yes, we're going to leave it as this. Now, I am controlling the middle of the field. I'd love to get an interception. That'd be cool.
Vaughn drops back.
Ooh, oh, should have been another interception.
They just couldn't capitalize on the bad pass.
Then they're going to kick a field goal. Yeah, you do that. Another thing I could think of, I'm not going to, but I know I can maybe lower the, I don't want to do it. I don't think it's, again, it's just talent. I think that's the overarching thing here. I just got really good players. But I know if you feel like your defense is too stout all the time, you can always lower maybe the human awareness for your team. Here's the thing, though. We've talked about this a little bit. I currently have the CP awareness up to 99. I can't tell if it makes a difference or not. I'm still hanging up like 500 yards a game. If I done it for the same for the human, I don't think it'd make a difference. Honestly, some people have told me that these sliders don't make much of a difference as you would think they would. I don't know. I'm not a slider jockey. I just don't care enough about it. It bores me the day of trying to tinker with it constantly. Again, I just have to remind myself, I got really good players. If I had C talent on defense, this would be a whole different ordeal, I would imagine.
Glover takes it from the 6.
We're going to stay in 11 and 12 personnel if possible. Let's go with stick. They're going man. 5-2. Let's do something like this.
Back to pass. Looking, throws it to the outside.
Good throw, and my goodness. Hodges may score a touchdown. He may score a touchdown. No, he's going to get caught, isn't he? Oh, my God. Insane. When your offense is playing at such a certain level, it's like a euphoric type of level. And we got our backups in there. 1st and 10, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter. I will try to run clock the rest of the way. We got nothing else to prove at this point, except let's just get out here with no injuries. Let's run the ball.
Hawaii 49, San Jose State 13. About 12 yards out. Another trip to the red zone.
Good block right there. Good blocking. Almost got the touchdown.
And the halfback ripped off
I would love to give him the ball back for a touchdown, but we can't do it because we got Hawkins in here via formation sub. So let's run some clock. Get in here for 6 points.
one-man backfield.
And they're just making it easier on us with another offsides penalty.
Offsides. On the defense. After this is the goal. Still first down.
We'll go slam. I think I have some ideas for future videos and such. I'm not going to say anything. I'm afraid if I say something, it may not happen just because I may change my mind. I don't know. I'm getting some ideas on maybe how to do some different things. Not so much with 06, but you know me, I've always wanted to add some extra stuff to the channel.
Well, at this point, these
I'm going to give a little bit of that some thought. I got some thinking to do. Positive thinking. It's not something I'm thinking, oh gosh, I need to fix something or something's going to fail, but we'll see how that goes. So I know I'm kind of talking on a tangent of sorts, but at this point, there's not much going on in this game, but I do need to finish it.
So with just over 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
56-13.
Hawaii 56. San Jose State 13. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
We will kick. Ah, this is another bad kick. I'm terrible at that. Every time I try to put English on this thing and aim it in one direction, I just make it even worse. I'm so awful at this. It's just the timing of the button.
They'll be set up with good field.
Apparently it doesn't matter what we do, and we're going to probably stop them.
Job to send that ball deep, so we messed up big time.
I think we're going man. Yes, we are. Run the ball. A good stop there.
Brings him down. Maybe a few.
Got 76 yards. He's got a good average, about 70 yards or 7 yards an average for a run.
It's second down and 8. All on the 37-yard line. And the secondary better be careful. This receiver wants to make a play. Ward.
Here comes the quarterback play again.
He's gonna throw it.
Just a bad throw, but it's a halfback. I have no expectations of him making a good throw. We'll go cover 3.
They were lucky it was only incomplete.
It's third down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 37. Vaughn drops back to pass. Looks, steps up.
He's open over the middle, but we got another sack. He had all day to throw, so that's kind of on him. He's got to throw to somebody. So we're on the 35. I'm going to do another double cross.
Game plan to put the pressure on the quarterback. It's safe to say they're happy with their performance.
Nugent is back to return, and he's the same guy that already ran one all the way.
Uh-oh.
Pierce.
What's going to happen? You know what's going to happen.
Nugent fields it at the 34.
He's going to score another touchdown. Little Nugent.
To the 20.
Oh, my gosh. Insane. Insane. Let's run some more clock. This is like Bo Jackson type stuff right there. Tecmo Bowl. Oh, gosh. I'm at a point where, I mean, I guess I've mastered this thing. I don't know. You should be able to master anything if you played something consistently for like 16 years, 15 years, however long this game has been out. And I think I missed that extra point. Nope, I got it in just enough. I wanted to run clock, but I'm not going to take away a touchdown from Nugent. That was an awful punt. We'll go over here, and guess what? It's going out of bounds again. What a great game. This is so fun. I don't know. Every goofy thing that can happen has happened today. All you can do is laugh. That's like my 6th one of the day. Insane. Oh, gosh. What a mess of a game, I tell you. Good open field tackle by somebody. Johnson, I don't know who you are personally. No offense. We'll go cover 2 man.
All on their own 37. Vaughn comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside.
Good throw. Good catch.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision making,
Let's do another zone blitz. At least some team is running clock.
It'll be a first down.
Well, Lord knows we're not. We're scoring a punt return for a touchdown every time we try to.
With 3 wide. Roberson on first down. He's looking. Throws this one out.
Good defense by Hickman.
The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very
Let's do cover 2 man. That's fine.
Get a pick. He does his best to knock the ball down.
So it's 2nd and 10.
We'll do something like this. That looked kind of goofy what happened right there. Good first down by Haynes.
Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there.
I can't go that. Let's go quarters.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. 4 wide. Roberson steps back to pass.
He's going to run it. Somebody get him. Open field tackle by somebody there.
Good 7 yards there, and the quarterback keeps
Dowdale, I think. Let's go man again.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 27. There's a shift by the linebacker.
Somebody get a stop. I'm glad they're moving the ball. The running clock.
Steps up in the pocket. Looking.
Intercept that somebody, or it goes out of bounds.
That pass ball's incomplete in the end zone.
3rd and 3. I'll just stick with the same thing.
Absolutely. They had a tremendous rush coming in at him, and it was all he could do to avoid the sack.
Ellis gets the call. Shifty move.
Oh, wow. Good little run there. Pick up a first down.
And they get a nice gain on 3rd down.
Keep it going. Keep running that clock.
He mentioned that he wanted to run the ball against this defense, and he felt that he may have some success. Well, they had some success on that play.
Let's do... Yes, I'm okay with
Roberson
that.
3 wide receivers. They run a counter.
Good block.
McCargo.
Wide receiver knocked me over.
That was an excellent run there.
And they're on the 1.
There was also great blocking up front.
And they should score a touchdown.
Open up the hole.
So there's going to be a little over a minute to go by the time we get the ball back. I'm going to take a knee afterwards. I have no desire to get another touchdown. There's no point unless we get a kick return for a touchdown.
Ellis gets the call again.
And just like that, they get in.
Blocking by the big guys, and the running back takes it right in. That's how it's done.
They'll kick an extra point, and again, we'll get the ball back. They'll probably onside kick it, which will be goofy, a waste of their time. Hopefully we can recover it pretty easily.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac.
Yes, they will go for an onside kick. I will control Johnson, get him out of the way, and easy flag on them.
Give up field position.
Minute 22. I may...
It's a great starting point to begin.
Let's just run the ball.
Absolutely. The defense
They may be calling timeouts on us. I don't think they would. We'll see what they do.
One man backfield. Hawkins on the give.
Face mask. Thank you. That's a 5-yarder.
Let's get the call.
We will take that.
Thought we might see a
We're going to get it.
foul there, but
Now it's 1st and 3. Now I'm going to go ahead and just take a knee the rest of the way.
A 5-yarder.
We'll do this a couple times and we'll end it. So there you have it, 63-20, and we scored about any way you can off turnovers. Actually, we didn't have any defensive touchdowns, did we? We had to have our offense finish it off on every single one of those turnovers, and they did in a good way.
And he'll just kneel it here.
Petty is your MVP of the game. 5 touchdowns through, what, 2.5 quarters? I could probably average 8 touchdowns with him a game if I played him for 4 straight quarters, but I'm not that type of gamer. If I wanted to shatter records, if I just wanted to run a dynasty that was all about trying to break every record possible, I could do that. I would come up with different schemes to force it on certain players, have tight ends break all tight end records. Of course, I don't think there are any tight end records in this game. But you get what I'm saying. I could break all the rushing records if I tried. Receiving, quarterback. I bet I broke all the quarterback records as is. It's the career records that are the hardest because you need somebody who can play like at least 3 to 4 years to get those. And that can be sometimes out of your control, depending on injuries or him wanting to leave early. And that is it. We have won by 43. We'll check out some stats. Go here and here. So 523 yards. We had almost 100 yards rushing. Our passing game was about flawless. We got 5 sacks on them. 7 total turnovers. 6 of them were in the first half. So it was all first half type stuff there. A lot of penalties. 12 total penalties. That's the most I've seen in a while. That's good to see. It just every once in a while you want to see just all these players just do really dumb things like they do in real life. So you go to individual stats. 20 of 22 for Petty. 4 touchdowns. He played essentially a perfect game. Ended up with 43 yards rushing. Hawkins had a couple touchdowns. Receiving, Grant, Henderson, and Glover each had 6 receptions. Grant had a touchdown. Glover had 2. You go to the defensive side. Look who led in tackles. You know who. LaFew, tackles for loss, Scott, but we had a bunch of other guys with tackles for loss. Look at all this. That's a good defense right there. You're going to see a bunch of that for tackles for loss. Sacks, we had 5 total. And interceptions, 2 of them, Moss and Robinson. Okay, let's get out of here. And let's check out the scores of this week. Of course, we beat San Jose State. LSU over Florida. That looked like a pretty important game. Colorado got beat. That helps us a little bit. Texas Tech ended up beating them. Georgia Tech over Duke. Then you got Michigan State over Minnesota. That was an upset. Iowa destroys Indiana. NC State over Clemson. Virginia got upset over Houston, so a lot of upsets so far. South Carolina over Rice. Texas A&M over Missouri. Oklahoma over Iowa State. Penn State over Northwestern. Texas got beat. Man, that's big for us as well. Nebraska over Kansas State. Cal over Oregon. USC over Stanford. Arizona State over Washington. Ohio State got beat. Core State, that's their 3rd loss on the year. Michigan over Purdue. And North Carolina got beat by number 20 Virginia Tech. So, having said all that, we are now number 3 in the country. A lot of people got upset, so we got to move up at least 1 spot. But our next game is up against the mighty Fresno State Bulldogs. This is the one team that's given us trouble all Dynasty. We was able to beat them last year. If we win again this year, we will have tied the series 3-3. They're having a good season, 5-2. Looks like their offense is very potent. They're running the ball well. They're throwing the ball well. Looks like their rush defense is pretty good. But we got more talent than they do. So hopefully our talent can override that, and we don't have 100 million turnovers like we saw today between both of those teams. All right, come on back, and I'll talk to you later.